Hey guys, and welcome to today's video. So today's video is going to be new perfumes of 2023 part 2. So I did film this video about 2 months ago with the first round of releases coming out, and now since filming that there have been a few more. Some are already out and some are going to be out. But before we get into new fragrances, I did want to tell you guys that I have partnered with Jeulia Jewelry on an international giveaway. Kind of wanted to get that out before you guys skip to the list. So if you guys want to be entered in that giveaway, please stick around to the end where I will go over the rules. And again, this is opened internationally, so we have quite a few to go over. So let's go ahead and get into the video. Okay, so the first fragrance, this is Blue Moon Ginger Dash by Killian Paris. Now I definitely want to go in and test this out. I have a feeling this one's gonna lean a little bit more masculine, but I really enjoy freshies, so I do want to try this one out. In my last video, I had talked about Can't Stop Loving You by Kilian. I was able to test that one out in store, and it was a scrubber. Even the girl who sprayed it on me was like, oh, I don't like that one. She said she likes more fruity fragrances, and I was like, same. So Blue Moon is definitely one I would test in store. And this one has notes of lemon, cologne, vodka, ginger, and ambroxan. So I think it's gonna be, again, of just a zingy, kind of fresh, zesty ginger scent. So definitely interested in testing that one out. Then we have Coconut Sun by The 7 Virtues. This is actually one I am planning on picking up a travel of. I'm waiting for the Sephora VIB to kind of do a large travel haul. So this is one I want to try if it's available. I haven't tried 7 Virtues yet, so this might be my first one, but I hear a lot of good things about the brand. So this one has notes of coconut water, frangipani, citrus, sea salt, gourmand vanilla, jasmine, and rose. I'm also learning that I prefer my coconut fragrances in smaller bottles because coconut fragrances is something I really only like wearing in summer, even though Florida is tropical pretty much all the time. For some reason I enjoy coconut fragrances specific to summer, and usually they get on my nerves. I like to switch up my coconut scents, so I'm very interested to see what coconut family this lands in. So again, that's 7 Virtues Coconut Sun. Then next we have Dolce & Gabbana's Dolce Violet. This has top notes of black currant, cyclamen, mandarin orange, middle notes of blackberry, pear, violet, and base notes of bourbon, vanilla, musk, and sandalwood. I don't know why. I don't know if it's the purple bottle, but I have a feeling this one's gonna smell like the new Versace Dylan Purple. I've just been noticing pear fragrances really falling in this same category. I sound like a broken record. I say it all the time. They're all falling in the same category, which to me, the first one was that I smelled was Clean Reserve's Radiant Nectar. And I love that scent. It's got a little bit more going on to it. Then you have God Is a Woman by Ariana Grande, and Burberry Her, the Eau de Toilette, and then Versace Dylan Purple. They all fall in the same kind of pear category. They smell similar, not exactly alike. They're all like cousins, but it becomes redundant. If you have one, you kind of have them all. And Versace Dylan Purple was actually my favorite, but it performs so badly on me. I have a feeling this one's gonna smell like it. It might not. I might pick up more of the black currant, which I really enjoy, and the mandarin orange, but this one has the mandarin orange and the pear. I think the musk, kind of like in Versace Dylan Purple. So I'll probably pick up a travel. That's how I have tested a lot of these fragrances out, because I don't like these bottles either. And they've been nice for the travel, but not anything I think I will be picking a large bottle of. Then next we have Tom Ford Soleil de Feu. And this has notes of tuberose, sandalwood, benzoin, and amber. I've never smelled a Tom Ford that I wanted to invest in, if that makes sense. So definitely one I would test out in store. I've tested out several from the Tom Ford house, and I do have some Tom Ford fragrances, not from this lineup. It's usually the less expensive one, like Velvet Orchid, Black Orchid, and Noir Parfum. But I've never been blown away by any of these pricier Tom Ford fragrances. I could get a lot of them in the designer side at discounters, so even cheaper. So one I would try, but not one I'm really on the hunt for. This next one I definitely want to try. This one's called Dolce & Gabbana's Light Blue Summer Vibes. I would blind buy this one if it wasn't that Dolce & Gabbana light blue, if they weren't so good at holding on to that DNA. So a lot of the Dolce & Gabbanas that I have tried and its flankers I've really enjoyed, but I am so over the Dolce & Gabbana light blue DNA because that is an overly popular fragrance here in my area. Where a lot of people talk about La Vie Belle, Dolce & Gabbana light blue, that's what is around this area because this area does not have 4 seasons. So a lot of fresh fragrances tend to be what people gravitate towards, and this is one of them. So I'm just over the light blue DNA. So the bottle is what I love. It has this beautiful Mediterranean tile or Italian tile, I'm not sure, but it's like that beautiful blue white tile. So you feel like you're going on a European vacation. But this has key notes of bergamot, peach, and woody notes. There's no full notes out there yet, but they already announced the women and the men's version. I'm sure the men's version is probably gonna smell nice. I think it's gonna be a nice one for summer, especially if you enjoy the Dolce & Gabbana light blue line. It's one I would test in store. So another one that I'm really excited to test out. This is one I would have to sample because Raja fragrances are expensive, but this bottle. So this is Isola Blue by Raja Parfums, and this is a unisex fragrance. I have a feeling it's gonna lean a little bit more masculine, but this is an aromatic, spicy, green, and leathery fragrance with notes of lemon, bergamot, lime, apple, coconut, that's what piqued my interest, orange blossom, cut grass, pink pepper, and leather. Definitely the lemon, the lime, just a citrus burst in the opening with the apple and the coconut caught my attention. Even the orange blossom caught my attention because orange blossom, while it can be very bothersome, I am noticing that I enjoy it in fresh fragrances. It mixes well and comes off a little bit more like a bitter orange floral scent instead of a sugary sweet candy scent. And I also think it will cut down some of these other notes. I am not crazy about the cut grass note and the leather note. I would have to see if I could pick that up a lot, but this is definitely one that I want to test out. It sounds kind of up my alley, kind of that aromatic, fresh, spicy scent that I really enjoy in the summertime. And that bottle is just beautiful. So again, that is Raja's Isola Blue. All right, the next, I'm not gonna get into this one too much. There's no notes listed, but once I mention what this is duping, you already know what it's gonna smell like. But I do really enjoy this bottle. So Armand's Club de Nui Untold. This is said to be another dupe for the famous or infamous, however you look at it, Baccarat Rouge 540. So if anyone's looking for a clone, Armand fragrances last forever. I have tried several already. I also like the bottle it comes in, so if you're looking for a dupe, I kind of wanted to mention this one. And again, that's Armand Club de Nui Untold. All right, then we have Narciso Rodriguez for Her Forever. If you guys have been watching my channel, you guys know that I am a Narciso Rodriguez fan. I have a lot of the For Hers, or I've tried them. I think I have almost all of the cubes. This is a house that I really enjoy for its musk. It kind of has a signature musk. And this, looking at the notes, this looks a lot like the original Narciso Rodriguez For Her. Kind of like they're honoring the original, which is the black bottle. It's the Eau de Toilette. This looks like it's going to be very similar. What kind of piques my interest is the frangipani note that's in here. Wonder if it's going to make it a little bit more of a yellow floral tropical version of it. So it's one I definitely want to test out because I love the original Eau de Toilette. It was my wedding day scent. So it would be nice if this is kind of the more tropical version of it. So it's one I'm definitely interested in trying. And again, that's Narciso Rodriguez For Her Forever. All right, and then we have another Olympia. This is like the third one with the kind of floral print, which I find these bottles to be absolutely beautiful, but for whatever reason they don't really get here to the States. But this is Olympia Floral by Paco Rabanne, and this has blackcurrant, sorbet, pink pepper, peony, rose, vanilla, patchouli, cashmere wood, and salt. Looking at the notes, this looks like your typical fruity floral. Nothing really unique about it. But if you are just starting your collection, this might be something you want to check out. I have a feeling this one's going to be inoffensive and very pretty. and it would look pretty on your vanity. All right, this one did pique my interest, and this is one because I don't really see these in stores or travels. This one I might have to blind buy, but Nina Ricci's coming out with a fragrance called An Apple a Day. And the notes on this sound right up my alley. So this has top notes of Granny Smith apple and lemon, heart notes of lily of the valley and jasmine, and then base notes of musk and vanilla. Like, they hit all notes that I like. I'm hoping this one with the lily of the valley, the jasmine, I don't know, I'm hoping for a little bit more of a modern green apple scent. I feel like I liked Donna Karan New York, got tired of that one. Then I got Dylan Blue, and I'm kind of getting tired of that one. So I don't know, I think I might really like this one. So this is one that if I can't find a travel or anything, it is one that I might blind buy. So again, that is Nina Ricci's An Apple a Day. This one I'm definitely gonna test out whether in store or get a travel, but this is Jeulia Has a Gun Lust for Sun. Now Jeulia is a hit or miss house for me. It was a house that I was never drawn to it, and then I had the chance to try out like 3 of their fragrances, which then got me to get into the samples that I had, and I started to pick out on some that I really enjoyed. And then again, this is a hit or miss house for me. So this is definitely one I want to try. We have here bergamot, coconut, freesia, gardenia, manoi, orange blossom, ylang ylang, and ambroxan, musk, and vanilla. So I think this is going to be like a nice summery scent. And even though we're in spring, it's 91 degrees here, I'm already kind of shifting. I'm already jumping ahead to wanting coconut fragrances. So this is definitely one I'm going to probably get a travel of. Probably not even gonna wait to go in store. I don't know, I just feel like this is gonna be a really pretty summer scent. So I am really excited about this release. And again, this is Jeulia Has a Gun Lust for Sun, and it's in this really pretty kind of orange to yellow ombre bottle, which I really like these new bottles that they're coming out with. I didn't like the kind of solid, kind of matte bottles that they had before, but I do like these kind of colored ombre bottles. Hey guys, editing Becky here. So I wanted to pop in here and talk about 2 more releases because I am interested in both. So first we're gonna go over the House of Oud, which is actually a niche house that I've been wanting to sample, but this crazy collection is one that I definitely want to check out. The bottles to me are the most beautiful bottles out of all the ones I've seen. They got like artwork on them, and just that it's called the Crazy Collection, it's giving me total like Alice in Wonderland vibes. There are 3 fragrances. There's Bon Bon Pop, Gambling, and Wabi Sabi. So Bon Bon Pop sounds like it's going to probably be the most that is up my alley. This one has bergamot, white peach, coconut, jasmine, patchouli, brown sugar, woods, amber, musk. And then Gambling, this one has peat whiskey, an adrenaline accord, bergamot, Sichuan pepper, coffee. It has cypress, galbanum, vetiver, cedarwood, guaiac wood, and ambrette seed, benzoin. So this sounds like it's gonna be a little bit more complex, a little bit maybe woody, gourmand, more unisex, and probably leaning a little bit more fall time. And then Wabi Sabi, this one has wasabi, maybe like a spicy fragrance, bergamot, pink pepper, lime leaf, pear, Turkish rose, jasmine sambac, jasmine ylang ylang, geranium. This has vanilla, cinnamon peel, musk. This is another one that sounds very interesting. I've never seen like a note breakdown like this, so definitely I want to try all 3 of these. So I'm hoping I can get samples and maybe add my first House of Oud. And then I wanted to go over some Zara fragrances. Now these fragrances, I've already seen some reviews floating around on YouTube because they have already hit the UK and Canada. This is Zara Red Temptation Summer. It is something that I am kind of keeping my eye out. I can never get my hands on Zara fragrances in the Zara that's next to my house. One is actually kind of far. It's like by Disney Springs. When I went there, they were gone. And then the one that's a little closer to me, they're always gone. So I have tried ordering online, and I would say I've had 2 good experiences and 2 bad experiences. But I'm really interested in this collection of 4. Zara Sultry Pear, Cherry Smoothie, Peach Glow, Marshmallow Addiction. Sultry Pear has pear, jasmine, praline, almond, vanilla. Cherry Smoothie has cherry, plum, almond, vanilla, tonka bean. Peach Glow has peach, grapefruit, Praline and Amber, and then Marshmallow Addiction has sunflower, fruits, and vanilla and musk. The other three that are in a different, they're like in the same bottle, but they're clear and a little lighter. We have Queen Plum Rose. That one has plumeria, frangipani, rose, and gourmand notes. Then we have Noble Wisteria. That has wisteria and clover. That one doesn't sound like something I would like. And then Royal Freesia has freesia and spicy wood. Besides Queen Plum Rose, I'm not interested. I'm more interested in the first four. So I wanted to mention these really quick before we get into my last two. Okay, and then the last two I'm gonna go over, they kind of flew under the radar. I haven't heard much about this one. This one is already out in stores as well as the next one, but this is Jimmy Choo's Rose Passion. This has coconut water, frangipani flower, middle notes of orchid, jasmine, and base notes of vanilla and sandalwood. So that's the theme. We're shifting to coconut fragrances. This is one I would try. It's at Macy's, so if I see it out, it's one I would try out. And maybe if I enjoyed it, I would get a 30 ml bottle. So it's one I am looking forward to testing out. And again, that's Jimmy Choo Rose Passion. All right, this next one I was able to test out in store and really enjoyed it. This was the other one I tested out at the same time that I was testing out Valleja. So this is Givenchy's Irresistible, and this is Rose Velvet. And this is just like the name would imply. This scent is so velvety. So this has top notes of pink peppercorn, black currant, neroli, middle notes of rose essential, rose water, rose muscata, iris concrete, and then base notes of patchouli, sandalwood, and musk. When I smelled this, this fell in the family of your like Delina Exclusive, your Nina Ricci's Rose Extase, kind of that creamy, powdery rose scent. But what made this one different, and which I prefer out of those two, was that the creamy, rosy scent was more velvety in this one. Like when you think of velvet, that is what this one just totally gives you. It's just this velvety, soft, plush, pink rose scent. Super pretty, and one that I'm seriously thinking of getting. I didn't care for the other Irresistibles. I picked up on the iris a lot, and it came off a little bit more like your makeup powder, and I have fragrances like that, so I didn't need anything else. So I actually gave my mom my Irresistible, which smells beautiful on her. Every time she wears it, I always tell her she smells good. But I pull the iris a lot. The iris in here is more of a powdery iris. It doesn't come off very makeup-y. It's more of a soft, powdery iris scent. Beautiful. This one is gorgeous. So this is one that I would probably pick up a 30 ml once I saw it on sale. So again, that is Givenchy's Irresistible Rose Velvet. So those are the new fragrances that are coming out. But before we end this video, I did want to go ahead and go over the rules for the giveaway. So I am wearing one of Jeulia Jewelry's personalized necklaces, and that is actually what they are giving away. Not necessarily this one. This one I'll show a close-up of. You guys know I love my fishbone earrings, so when I saw this fishbone necklace that you can have personalized, now they let me pick out anything I wanted, but I wanted to pick out a personalized item, something new, because one of the first items I ever received from them was my name. And then I purchased these Becky earrings myself. Just know that the names are small. They're not anything very big. This was one that I had Dennis look at, and he actually didn't notice the name because I had my name and his name engraved in the piece, and he said it was real small. So just keep that in mind. This is a very dainty necklace. The personalized name necklaces are more visible. That one is more visible. You know you're wearing a name necklace. This one, you can tell it's a fishbone, but you might not be able to tell that there is a name on the actual tail. So if you want to be entered in the giveaway, go ahead and go to my description box and click on the link and let me know what is your favorite personalized necklace in the comment section below. Like this video and make sure you are following me, and you will be entered into the giveaway. And I will announce the winner in my community tab a week from posting the video, and then I will get in contact with you so that I can get your information over to the rep that I am working with so they can have this sent directly to you. And that is it. Just let me know what is your favorite personalized necklace. Like this video and make sure that you are subscribed to this channel. So that will do it for today's video. I hope you liked it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, and I will catch you guys in my next video. Bye guys.